ASER has helped aspiring Latino students achieve their dream of going to college. But despite students' unwavering desire for progress, they still feel lost and powerless, making the need for support greater than ever. And that means it's time to hacer more. Go further like Katia Acheserata. Apply to the McDonald's Hacer National Scholarship. Since 1985, McDonald's has given away more than $33 million in scholarships. Win a scholarship up to 100K. McDonald's is giving away 500K in scholarships this year. You can win one of the 30 scholarships. To apply, go to McDonald's Hacer National Scholarships website. Visit mcdonalds.com/hacer. That's mcdonalds.com/hacer. Wow. So
Hey.
to apply for some of those scholarships, you still can just go to mcdonalds.com/hacer. Um, I'm here, Rick Hero, of course. This is the Rick H Show. Welcome to the pod. If it's the first time of you ever watching or listening to the show, my co-host Ali Jazz is here today. Before
Hi,
we get
guys.
into it, wait. Go ahead, Ali. Say hello to the people properly.
Hi.
I'm
Miss
trying.
y'all.
I'm trying to take up less space in this medium and give her voice.
Stop.
Before we do anything, let's drop our intro.
You feel that now? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, it's no you and your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still calling them shots. I can't be stopped, that's what I told you. I'm living my life like a box of Crayolas. I'm cutting up white, smoking that green. Purple color pens, I'm still making this cream. I'm so sick, check my throat quick. My wrist light up a room like a handful of glow stick. I'm like spoiled milk, the kids gone bad. Then it's the minutes my pen touches the pad. Niggas is mad, but the ladies is good.
So, welcome to the Rick H Show, episode number 185. 180. I think we should just give us a round of. I mean, that's a lot of me talking,
A lot of topics, a lot of guests.
a lot of Ellie laughing, just laughing.
Come on. It's like the star of my my own show, Chatting with Jazz. I'm like, I just laugh all the time. Sorry, guys.
It That's a lot. We didn't record last week. My apologies. I gotta apologize for two things: for us not recording last week, and for being late today because we normally record at 8 o'clock, so we're already behind schedule. Last week it was my daughter's birthday. It was just a lot of events going on. There was a Latino Paz dinner. There was the OSHA dinner. Um, Valentine's Day. What else?
How
It
was
was
that?
well. I went to. Did I get to talk about the Mark Anthony concert on
No,
the
I don't
podcast?
think so.
Oh,
Talk about it.
so, for Christmas, I gave my wife tickets to Mark Anthony concert. She didn't want to go with anybody. She said, for me to go. I went with her. Never seen Mark Anthony live.
Mm.
Probably my favorite performer, one of my favorite artists of all time. And it was better than I expected, a lot better. And now I can't listen to his music unless it's live. That's
Ooh.
that's how
That's how
good
good it was?
Yeah, Mark just put on a tremendous show. I loved every second of it. My wife was like, "Oh my god, you're sitting here like a fangirl, like oohing." I was. I literally was like, and then there was points where like, okay, he's singing one of my favorite songs, so I would record it on my phone.
So wait, which ones did you get to record? Which ones were the favorites?
So I really, really like the album Contra la Corriente.
Classic.
And I really like Todo Su Tiempo.
Mm-hmm.
But the records was Hasta Ayer,
Uh,
y Hubo Alguien, uh, Yo que te conozco bien.
Mm-hmm.
Flor Pálida, which is my wedding song, which
That's
I
so
was,
cute.
yeah, it was fantastic. We got to see it in person, so it was like a special moment for us. Probably I looked at my wife during the concert like 3 or 4 times,
I cannot with you. You said this is about Mark. Okay.
like 3 or 4 times, and it was about the experience of us. It was just, it felt so amazing
I love that.
to watch him and to share that with her because
Yeah.
he's somebody that we both love and admire. So that was fantastic. And my daughter's birthday was amazing. It was a nice turnout. Then it was the Super Bowl. Then we had the Latinos Pods dinner
That's
where
right.
we announced the signing of Chicken and Melanie to the network, which was fantastic. Um, Ivan Manito was there, Jerry Diaz was there, the Hip Hop Advocates was there, Pavel
The
was
goat.
there, my man Don from this group. This group was live and present. Monk was there. Monk was shooting the whole thing. It was amazing.
Awesome.
Melanie went. Rita, of
Hmm.
course, the CEO and founder of the network, was there. We were able to um, share and talk to each other. P
Hmm.
was there from Jerry's podcast, the Men on Pause podcast.
Love it.
Um, who else, man? I don't want to move forward until I name all my guys.
I
I
get
think all I
it.
think so. I said the hip hop advocates, but it was
Yeah.
Figs was there, Erupt was there, and De La was there. So all three of my guys were there. Then it was Ivan. Then it was Pavel. Then it was Jerry and P. Me and
Okay.
Don, Melanie, Rita. Okay, and Monk. Okay, I said everybody.
I love how you're visually like
I'm
okay,
going
he
down
sat
the
there.
line. I'm going down. So that was amazing. It was fantastic. This company launched last year,
Hmm.
and I was one of the first pods to sign on to Latino Pods. And the marriage has been terrific between, you know, and most of the pods from New York, those are my guys. So
Hmm.
it was cool to not only be on the network myself, but also have my guys with me on the network,
For
which I
sure.
really do appreciate. Um, what else? OSHA. I met the CEO of OSHA. So
Okay.
OSHA is a podcast hosting company. They're based out of France. So I've been doing consulting for that company for 2 years. So I was one of the original before it was even in the US. It was just a French website. I
Mm.
literally had to um translate all the menus and everything
Oh
to
wow.
be able to upload. Yeah, so I think when
Okay.
we were doing Uptown Live, the Rick Ho had just moved to
Oh,
OSHA.
got you. Okay.
So I got to meet the CEO and Odia I've known for a couple months already. She's the head of US here for OSHA. Fantastic man, a podcaster at its purest point. Um, doesn't really care too much about the audio. We had a conversation because I get his point of view. Like
So what
pod,
was he saying about the audio? Yeah, I want to know.
so podcasting originally started like online radio, right? So it was more
Sure.
like radio,
Hmm.
and um, it's on demand. It's an on demand feature where you can listen to uh whenever you want, while you're on the subway, on the way to work, coming home from work,
Hmm.
while you're cooking, cleaning. And then well, I made the comparison that it's like reading a book. So when you're listening to a podcast, you're using your imagination. So
For sure.
I listen to sports talk radio. I listen to DPHO and Rothenberg every morning. I know what they look like, but originally when I was just listening to them, I was just taking in their voice and imagining what these men look like and what's going on in that room that you can't see.
Exactly.
So I
It's a
was also
vibe.
using my imagination. So
Hmm.
podcast purists, they're all about the audio, which is fantastic. But I also like video. I like the certain podcasts that I want to listen to, but I also want to watch. So
True.
it was a very good dinner. I also met Corey, I think it's Corey Gumps from the Black Podcasters Association. That was fantastic as well. So I had all these amazing things going on, right?
Yes.
uh, and my mind was not there.
I understand. I get you.
So I didn't get to podcast last week.
Hmm.
And I've noticed that when I don't create content or I don't podcast or I don't make a video or I don't do a sketch or I don't write a piece of comedy or I don't produce something for somebody else, my depression kicks in.
And that's totally understandable. I get like this too, but just nobody knows. You have to express yourself, Rick. That's why.
But how? It bothers me. So we're not
I get
supposed to
it.
be doing this virtually. You know,
Yes.
we made some headway today, which is some good news. Um, this is going to be back to in person. It's going to feel, sound, look different, right? So these
Hmm.
are the few last episodes that you're going to have of
Yeah.
us like this. Look at that, me being unprofessional. Is my mic tightened up here?
You're being authentic, not unprofessional.
Unprofessional. If Cabo were here, he'd be like, Rick, come on, move, move, move. So, it's just mentally, my mind, like my professional job, my 9 to 5.
Hmm.
It's great, which it's a 9 to 5, but it's really not a 9 to 5.
Hmm. And they're
It's
treating you good.
I love the people I work with, so
Hmm.
that makes up for. I do get treated good. I'm not saying anything. I just feel like it's a lot of work.
Understandably so.
It's a major responsibility, which I'm very proud to, because I feel like my work is a reflection of who I am. But
Hmm.
it's not something that makes me like putting my son to sleep, watching my kids grow up. That makes me happy.
Of
Not
course.
having my own time, it's mentally getting to me.
I
And
get that.
earlier, 20 minutes ago, I was giving my son a bath, and he's talking now. He in sentences and everything.
Yay.
And the things like that make me completely happy. I get home, he runs up to me, he's like, "Daddy," things like. So
That's so cute.
I want more time, is where
I
I'm
get
getting,
that.
and I think it would be for my mental benefit
I
to
agree.
do that. So
So I wanted to discuss this a little bit. So, do you think that social media has like an impact on our mental health? Do you think that has something to do with it?
100%,
Okay,
a
let's
hundred
talk
percent.
about that a little bit. What do you think what are the things that we can change about social media and how we approach it? Or how we live in this, this digital world? How can we make this so that it benefits our mental health and doesn't do the opposite?
I mean, for me and you, it's different. Social media is not something for leisure; it's a business.
Exactly. Exactly. So that's why it's a little hard for us to even, I guess feel like we can relax,
Yeah.
because we're always working. But that's something that we have to gift ourselves and we deprive ourselves from, time off, unfortunately.
Well, so for me, it's a double-edged sword because it's work, and it's also for me, it's like it's inspiration. You know,
Hmm.
I see some of the comedy that some of the guys are doing, and some of the videos, and some of the content that's being created, and what's in and what's not, and it inspires me.
As it
It
should.
inspires me on so many levels. I don't think people will ever get to know the genius of Chicklet behind the camera. Like I really hope people get to meet him in
Hmm.
person, and not just him, but the entire team that's there. Um, Inspiration, man. Like him, he's got all these millions of followers, and
Hmm.
you would think like, oh, he's watching Rodell or something like. No, dude is watching like somebody who got 3 or 4 followers that he finds their content dope. Like
100%.
he
Hmm.
really searches for that inspiration. And he listens to the audience and he engages and he interacts with them. So that's the interaction, the engagement. That's something that's missing. And for me and you, it's a little different because you're a musician and a podcaster. So what
Hmm.
you want to get out is your work.
100%.
How do you do that in a way where you're not force feeding people, hey, this is my work? You do it by
Exactly.
letting them know who you are.
Hmm.
Hence, Ellie this season has surprised me and she's been more open.
I'm like, I have. No, you
She's
know what it is. I
talked
have
about
trouble.
things that she doesn't normally talk about, which is
Exactly.
surprising.
And you know what? I think when I first started my journey, when it came to podcasting, I don't think I was as open. I was asking the guest questions, and it wasn't really about me. And it still at this point is not really about me. But I
It
think
is.
what's it is exactly. I found out that it truly is. It's about my authenticity.
Mm.
What topics I pick. And what message I do want to spread with each episode. So I think we do a great job with the Rick H show episodes as well. And even though at this point, maybe it's not exactly the way that we envisioned it, but it's gonna happen.
It
So
will
that's
be.
why. Exactly.
It will be. And unfortunately, because I've been a little inconsistent lately, I had
But
you
that's
could
okay. I want you to have
I need
grace
a
with
break
yourself.
though. Yeah,
Yes.
because I so in 20 when we did our first, so Ellie came on, I think 2020 or 2021. 2021,
2021. Mm-hmm.
right? It's
Yep.
2023. Since 2020, I have up until November, I'm gonna say November of 2022.
Mm-hmm.
I made sure that I produced original content to be released minimum once a week. And in
Yep.
2021, we were working on 6 different shows.
That's right.
So
I don't know how you did it.
I have pumped out a ton of content within that time frame, and I didn't take no breaks. I'll take a week off here, a week off there,
It's not enough.
but it wasn't really enough. And I felt like all those, I still have a ton of ideas that I haven't pushed and created and brought to fruition, but I really wanted a break, especially now. I have 2 kids. So during when I stopped recording in person till now, I've had 2 kids, got a house, and then work has been fantastic
Mm-hmm.
outside of the podcasting realm. So I needed a break. I really do. And I'm in school too. It's just too
I'm
much.
telling you, you have a lot of things that you're getting accomplished, but everything's going to get done in time. So that's the thing where I kind of had to see my schedule and I had to be strategic about how I'm doing things,
Mhm.
My time is valuable as yours is and everybody else's. So that's why it's like, okay, what do I really want to spend my time on? I had the option of going full time at the job that I was at now. And I was like, but what makes me happy? My stuff,
Mm,
my music, my
mm,
podcasting,
mm.
flourish. So yeah, at least we're
Then you got
choosing
a
the right
clothing
things.
line. You got a clothing line too. I don't even have that.
That's right.
If
Yet.
I think that would be too much to handle. But
Well,
I got a ton of
again, limited releases. So it'll
mm.
just be here and there.
I mean, I have dropped the hoodies and the t-shirts and
Yeah,
hats. Am I due for some merch? I'm probably due for some merch coming
it
up
would be
soon.
so cool. I think you could come up with
Um,
something dope. And it could be
mm,
like a summer release or something like that. Or you could leave it for next year.
I'm for the fall for sure. I
Right?
love the hoodies. I'm trying to find I'm trying to find like a really good hoodie that
Hmm.
because people support, they pay 40-50 bucks for a hoodie, but you want to make sure it's a good quality hoodie that doesn't get messed up, even if the logo fades a little, but the hoodie is good.
Yeah,
So,
because I'll still use it.
exactly.
I'm a
So yeah,
hoodie
my
junkie.
mental, all those things have been going fantastic for me, but mentally, I'm not there. Not even right now at this point. I'm not there. Like my mind's
So
playing tricks on me,
how do
legit.
you how do you want to fix this? Like how are you going to manage this type of stress? Like what are the strategies that you feel like would benefit you the most?
I've already started today.
Ooh,
I started today. So I made a list of things that I wanted to get done.
beautiful. Love that.
B, I also made a list of things that I have pending that I
Okay.
need to. Um, so the difference between the two lists is A is a list of things that are like pie in the sky ideas, also, and B are things that I already negotiated and worked out and scheduled. I just
It's in
haven't
process. Hmm.
confirmed it yet. So
Exactly.
that's that. Um, I need to get my creative life in order.
Okay.
It's been in a little disarray. I honestly stopped producing this show completely with my 100% of my passion and my soul into it, and I threw myself into a different project, and that project's on its own now, so it doesn't need me. It hasn't needed me for 2 months, so I'm good. Like I don't need to, and that's the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could come back and concentrate on this, and then work on the next project when it comes
Exactly.
along. I started listening to music that puts me in a better mood.
So what music is that? High vibrational music. See how important that is?
Um, for me, it's Linkin Park.
I love Linkin Park. I was kind of obsessed with Chester Bennington at one
They're
point.
they're
That
about to
voice.
they're about to release the 20th anniversary of Meteora, and
Stop.
yeah, and it has like a ton of songs on it. They released a new record too that was unreleased.
What?
Yeah, so for
I
me,
haven't heard
it,
it.
it starts it starts with Meteora, and then it works all the way around the catalog. There's a
Yep.
song in Meteora called "From the Inside" that I talked
Oof.
about this on "Word to Your Mama." That's one of the songs that like it puts me in a zone where like, okay, let's move on to this song, and then
Yeah.
by the end of that playlist, I'm feeling great. So I started that process already.
I love that. But
That's
I'm glad that you're choosing because a lot of people just listen to what's popular right now and
no,
questionable.
I just all right. I got a confession to make.
What is it?
Until the Grammys, I thought Harry Styles only had one record called Watermelon Sugar. And the reason why I knew that was his song is because I thought the title was so ridiculous that I wanted to know who sang the song and what it was about. So
Like,
I don't really listen to music that's out
yeah.
now, especially when they're about to start using AI technology
Ooh.
where they could say a Chester Bennington. They
Hmm.
can literally put all his songs into the AI computer and pump out new music with his voice.
No.
Yeah, so Diplo just did an Eminem record. I gotta look for it. And
No.
Eminem never recorded the song. It was all AI.
Get
So
out of here. That okay, that's
so
scary now.
so if for you musicians out there, we could get a Tupac John Lennon song if we wanted to.
That's true. Oh my god, I'm shook.
You didn't watch.
No. No, I was watching, I
I want
was
to make sure it's
looking at
Diplo though.
the chat GP, what is it? GPT? GPT? That's what I was looking at. Oh crap. I didn't know that. That's a little nerve-wracking.
All right, so I'm googling because I'm a fact check myself. On this show, we run on facts sometimes,
I'm like, what? Sometimes, right? Nah,
maybe.
but I'm actually a little shook because is this going to be an
Oh,
era of
excuse me,
replacing
excuse me.
artists?
It was David Guetta used AI to deepfake Eminem's vocals for a new song. So David Guetta, not Diplo. My
Wow.
apologies to Diplo.
David Guetta. I mean, he's thinking in the future. I love that. He's being innovative, but I don't know. I would have
I've
liked.
I've heard also a way that it's going to be used in podcasting.
Ah,
It's
spill
already
the
being
tea.
done. It's already being done. There's also a way where I don't want to give too much, but this AI technology, it could be wonderful or it could be atrocious. So
Well, do you think it's going to be atrocious or do you think it's going to be beneficial for everybody if they know how to use it?
I completely 100% am all for technology if it's used in the proper way. I feel like if let's say we wanted to hear Tupac John Lennon song, or a new Beatles record,
Or even I'm thinking about Selena, even though they probably wouldn't want that. But imagine that would be sick.
they could literally have a writer pen out the music and use the AI technology to sing the record just like her.
Wow.
So I should look this up for the audience.
Right?
Um,
I'm actually curious. I want to see too.
so it was David Guetta who did it.
That's crazy.
Wow,
I'm
it's
gonna
the
have to do more research.
third search on Google.
Ah,
So I'm gonna pick a variety article on it. Where's the page? Here we go. Screen. I'm only gonna do my screen. So here it is. David Guetta replicates Eminem's voice in a song using artificial intelligence. Let me
Wow.
introduce you to Eminem AI. Listen to the record. It's fantastic. Let me see if we get a little preview right here.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, look at this. You see pop-up menus, the spiders, they're listening.
This is the future rave sound. I'm getting lost in an underground. This is the future rave sound. I'm getting lost in an underground.
Eminem, bro. There's something that I made as a joke and it works so good. I could not believe it. I discovered those websites that are about AI.
So it's really scary, but it is the future.
Yep.
Um,
Wow. I'm still shook. I'm glad that you brought this up.
it's going to be done for anything audio. It's also going to be. Cabo was telling me earlier. So they took the presidents, like famous presidents that did a speech,
Okay.
and they put it into the AI system. And
Hmm.
now they have like the presidents having these discussions about weird things, like them for like the most popular presidents talking about playing a game of Call of Duty together, and
Get out of here. This is so cool, although a
it's
little scary.
it is scary. Imagine if I made a LA Jazz record.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm like, wait a second. So do we own our voices? You know? Oh my God, that's crazy.
Maybe you need to get your intellectual property of your voice. You maybe need to.
Boom. Actually, we
Let
all
me
may
look
need
this
to
up.
do that.
Can
That's
I?
scary.
Even me, they could take
100%.
185 episodes of the Rick A show,
They have
right?
enough audio of your
And
voice
I
and
think
everything.
I've done about 20 other podcasts
Yes.
as a, like guest or whatever. So
They
they have
definitely got
more
you.
than enough samples to
If they
mimic me.
can't clone you, they'll clone your voice.
Why would they want to clone me is beyond that
I don't
me,
know.
like
I mean, don't underestimate anybody. I feel like you know what it is. I think it's interesting how we're moving into the future and how we're going to be able to utilize these things. But although everything has a pro and a con, right? So I
mhm.
really like the fact that we can use this. Although I do have a question for you. How do you
Yeah.
think that AI is going to be beneficial for podcasting for podcasters now?
So they've used it already.
Okay.
There's points in articulating words are difficult sometimes when you're trying to get something across, especially if you're doing it
Mhm.
live. Like if you stumble over a word, like let's say Jasmine, I said Shashman, and it didn't come out right.
Gotcha.
With AI, you're able to replace that single word, flawlessly changing the sound
Ooh,
to correct it. Also, I'm giving away somebody's feature. I hope they're not listening to this episode. I'm not gonna say it,
fine. It's
but
fine.
there's other behind the scenes stuff that it does for podcasters.
Okay.
It's just tech that's being utilized as we speak, and I don't want
Mhm.
to ruin relationships that I have
Well, don't even mention it, Rick. It's not worth it.
with people. But if you really want to know and you want to have a private conversation, I'll let you know. But
Facts.
it's going to be the future of every. You see how they talked about cryptocurrency,
Yes,
and no, AI, artificial intelligence
I believe it.
is the future, and it's already here. And I suggest you go, just like when the computer came out, when AOL came out, when the internet came out.
Mhm.
I suggest you go and familiarize yourself with it.
I'm with it.
It certainly can, and it certainly will.
Mm. What are some ways that you think that a musician can use it for, other than like recording songs? What other ways do you think a singer, songwriter can use this? Maybe even writing lyrics. I know that it does that.
Lyrics is one thing. It composes lyrics. There's also an app already that does that using AI tech, especially for rap lyrics. You could write two bars, put the bars there, and then it'll give you suggestions of what your next few bars should be.
Get out of here. That's
Yeah,
awesome. That is so cool.
It also, let's say Ali Jazz has strep throat or a sore voice, and
Yep.
there's something she needs to really nail down, and she's on a time
Been there.
constraint as this business works.
Exactly.
She can use AI to finish the record.
That's crazy. Where was this years ago when I was sick with strep throat? Nah, but it's very exciting. I think this new chapter you can either run with it or fall behind. So it really depends on how you want to approach this, you know?
There's just it's something that I'm gonna spend the next few months really going divulging myself into, like really
Because it's
learning
fun.
it and mastering it.
Exactly. Well,
Imagine
just let
I
me know
can
what you
use
know.
AI to host the Rick A show and not have to host the Rick A show.
It could be a virtual you, just you. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. You could be anywhere. You could be recording this and you could be recording this live in
No,
another spot.
I could be in my house on my living room on the couch watching shameless television that I like to watch. Like my my new favorite show is
What is it?
MILF Manor on TLC.
Nah, I haven't seen that, but I've heard good things. I heard the script is amazing.
So it's specifically, I think it's five or six mothers and five or six sons of those mothers. And the mothers are into younger men. So the mother's dating pool is actually the sons. So you could be dating someone's son who's your friend on the show.
True. That's hilarious.
And then you could be a son like dating some dude's mom and that's your boy.
Damn.
So
Imagine.
yeah. I watch that. I watch Heartbreak Island. I watch
What if that were to happen to you? Would you be mad?
9 Day Fiance. What?
Would you be mad if somebody started dating your mom and that was your boy? That I don't know.
My mom is 15 years older than me. She's always looked very young. She still is very young. A lot of people have, you know, I've
No.
never had like my boys. Nah, 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 nah.
You
But
said
like,
they ain't my boys.
nah, but there've been a lot of guys have tried, to date my mother, and
Damn. I would have
I
like,
didn't. It does. That's her personal life. Especially now, I'm an old man. I'm about to be 40. Like, that's my mother's. My mother's
her
a
biz.
single.
Yeah,
She's a single woman. She could do whatever she would want to. Or
true.
my youngest brother is about to be 23 next month. So,
Okay.
you know,
Like everybody's grown.
yeah. Benny's 30. Shit, I
Oh,
forgot.
Betty's the one that's my age.
Benny's 30.
Oh, yeah, we're the same
You
age.
were born in 89.
No, 91, so he's a little older.
He's older. He was born in. You're actually older than my sister by 3 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Shout
She
out to
was
the
born in
sis.
94.
Oh,
And my little brother was born in 2000. So I can always guess his age.
I love that. You got a big family.
And I have three older sisters. Actually, my oldest
Hey.
sister is her birthday today. So happy birthday to
Oh,
her.
happy birthday. I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So yeah, I have a lot of siblings.
Word.
But Benny, if you ever want to come back to the show, bro, I miss you.
Benny.
I
Just
love
don't
you,
just
Benny.
don't fight with me. Don't fight with me,
I love you, Benny. Don't
Benny.
tell him I said that. And Craze.
Oh, crazy, we miss you. He was literally crazy. We miss him.
Yeah, he's in LA now.
Well, we're gonna have to go visit him.
LA
Go
Craze.
kidnap him.
So yeah, I wanted to do a quick little episode, catch up with Jasmine, who I haven't seen in a week and a half. Or Jasmine, Ellie Jazz, not Jasmine.
Well, Jasmine is accurate.
I did see Jasmine, by the way.
You did? Oh, for the dinner? Was it for the dinner?
No, so after the dinner, we got to go see Hilarious, which
Oh, yes.
I
Yes.
can't show Rachel La Loca enough love. I'm
She's
gonna
amazing.
I'm gonna cut this clip and I'm gonna send it to her. I can't show her enough love. So after the dinner, we went to see Hilarious, which
Mhm.
to me is a tremendous idea. Is an all woman show produced by women,
Mhm.
everything directed by women, written by women. very proud of all those women that were out there. They did a tremendous job. There was a little bit of everything. There was music, there was sketches, there was stand up, there was an impromptu love show like
Ooh.
Bachelor, which Dr. G ended up winning. Shout out to Dr. G.
Stop, Dr. G. Listen, Dr. G found somebody. Damn, missed my chance.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dr. G's dating Black Rose right now, so
What? Listen, I'm jealous right now.
it was
No.
it was it was fantastic. It was just so dope to see so many creatives that I like. I really,
And they're all brilliant.
and I hadn't seen Jazz in person in a while, so she was really happy.
Yeah.
Um, Rachel was
Uh,
happy. I just and Glory came out. Rihanna was
yep.
there too. Rihanna was there.
Riri. What's up, Riri? Nah, she's brilliant. I love it. I love it.
It's
And I
just
listen, her TikTok is full of those videos and her reels. I'd be dying.
people are
Like, I
hating
just
on her for doing it, but she kind of
yes,
does look
of
like
course they are.
Riri. Like, and
She does.
that's yo. If I look like Mark Anthony, I would definitely be doing Mark Anthony videos. I swear to
You would
God,
have made it. You would have made an album singing
I would have.
already.
People say I look like Jeffrey Dean Morgan. I just can't act. Let me see.
Okay, I can see that.
I think I look like if Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Seth Rogen
Seth Rogen. I cannot.
and Jonah Hill all got together and had like an amazing night in Vegas, and they conceived a child. That's me.
Said that's me. I'm the baby.
That's me.
Nah,
So
I love that.
so yeah, that's this is the show.
You know,
Um,
we had a more of a serious episode. But I think it's
I think
it
we
deserves
snuck
to be.
in some laughs in there. It's
Did
Mardi Gras today. Happy Fat Tuesdays. So I hope after we finish this show, you guys could go and indulge on whatever it is you want. But remember, the Lord is watching you. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. You have to give up something for 40 days, 49. Chaz, what are you giving up?
uh I
It
don't want to give up
got to be
anything.
something real. It got to be
It
something
has to
real.
be something real. You know what I'm gonna give up?
We're gonna
What?
keep tabs on it on the show.
We'll do it. Um, you know what?
I'm
Let's
gonna call your
do,
mom and Joey to see if you're staying to
and you can, and you
and,
can
and
promise.
Mabel too.
Oh, definitely Mabel. Please, definitely Mabel, because she would know. We actually clock each other now for our vitamins each day. I'm like vitamin check. Anyway, so I want to do beef. I'm giving up
Beef,
beef.
red
Yes,
meat. I need something
which is
more.
tough.
I like
Okay,
that, but I need something more.
like what
So
else?
no burgers for you.
No burgers, no meat. Like
No
okay, no
steaks.
beef, no beef. I gotta do one protein, which will be chicken. So I had to choose which or the other. But another one, if I had to give it up, should I do coffee?
No. Come on.
Nah, then I'm gonna go crazy. Damn, what's another one that I can do?
Coffee's a good one because it's something that you feel like you rely on.
Yes, I do. I do. That's why I'm like, I mean, I could take just a sativa. I have that too, my little pen. But
No.
you said please. I gotta keep this. That's why I don't do it too much. But
What
still,
about a tea? You don't drink tea in the morning?
I love tea. We could do tea. I could give that up for 40 days.
Oh, you're giving up tea, but not coffee. Look at you. You think you're funny right now.
Listen, but I love coffee. If I don't, then I'm gonna be biatch. And I don't want to
Okay.
be biatch.
Ellie's level's commitment is at a C right now. If we're giving them a grade in school on the test, is a C.
C
My,
plus.
I'm gonna tell you how serious my commitment level is. Not only am I giving up alcohol, hard liquor, which I don't even drink anymore,
True.
I'm giving up wine. I'm also giving up my love, which is beer. So no
Oh,
beer, no wine, no alcohol.
damn.
Not only that, I'm also giving up
There's more.
rice
Rice.
and bread.
What? No, I can't do it. I
So
wouldn't be able to do it. Good luck, Rick, because I'm gonna clock you. I'm gonna
I'm
find you eating that bread. Watch.
nah, you're not. You are not. So I usually this is what I do. So I feel like Lent is always a good thing for me to try to kick something for a while and then maybe at the end of the summer, middle of summer, I pick it back up.
Mhm.
Because I stopped. So like one time I stopped drinking beer. Right,
Mhm.
I didn't drink beer till July.
Damn. Okay. I mean, I think after a while you're like, I don't need it. After
Yeah, like I literally stopped drinking alcohol because I gave up alcohol for Lent one time because I used to drink. I used to drink scotch and whiskey and stuff.
Oh, see, that's different. That's some hard. That's the hard liquor.
I have bottles brand new upstairs. I
Get
haven't
out of
opened.
here. But
Yeah.
I'm happy that you're not like, obsessed with alcohol like, our generations are at this point. Like I feel like people
Well,
drink
I'm
too much.
almost 40. So if
No.
you're almost 40 and you're obsessed with alcohol, you need to give me a call. I gotta have a
I
pep
got a
talk.
guy.
But yeah, so beer, alcohol,
Okay.
wine, rice,
Those are good.
and what else?
Rice?
And rice and bread. I said.
Yeah. That's a lot. That's a lot. I wouldn't be able to do the bread at all. I need that.
Well, I could
And the
have
coffee.
tortillas. I could have
True.
wraps. I could have.
That's true.
I could live without rice. Latinos could live without rice.
Can we though?
I'm gonna start a T-shirt that says Latinos could live
Live
without.
without rice. Hey, we were talking about the brand. I would wear that. That shit's hilarious.
So there you go. Tomorrow is Ash Wednesday. If you're
Yes.
religious, go get some dirty ashes on your forehead.
You know?
If you're not, then think of this as a time to dedicate yourself to a better version of yourself.
Mhm.
No one's perfect, like me, but we can all strive to. And you could give up one thing, even though Ellie won't give up the coffee,
I can't
to
do it.
be perfect or to, improve ourselves.
True. I agree, guys.
Ellie, is there anything you want to tell our audience before we wrap this show up?
So before we wrap up, I just want to encourage you guys to, if you guys need somebody to talk to, if you guys need to focus on you a little more, just don't be afraid. I feel like these conversations that Rick and I have are super authentic, super transparent, and it just makes us better people because we know that we support each other. And just know that you have that support from us. And we love you guys so much. And thank you so much for tuning in.
I want to shout out my boy Juan Bago and Jamie Fernandez. They're launching their podcast called The Translators tomorrow, first episode. Go download it, go listen to it. Their special guest tomorrow is Jaden Michaels. If you don't know who Jaden Michaels is, go watch some television, go look at Netflix. Young man, he's done a lot of shows. So I'm very happy for Jamie and Bago. Much success to that pod. Much love to all you guys. See you guys next Tuesday. Maybe we're live, maybe we're in person, maybe who knows. Until then, listen to some music, give up the coffee, and be a better person.
You feel that now? I feel like Rocky in this one, baby. Let's go. Alright, check it. Blast from the past, back from the future. So if I pull the trigger in the past, know you and your future. I'm still hustling, still hugging the block. The referee to the shit, I'm still calling them shots. I can't be stopped. That's what I told you. I'm living my life like a box of Crayolas. I'm cutting up white, smoking that green. Purple color pens, I'm still making this cream. I'm so sick, check my throat quick. My wrist light up a room like a handful of glow sticks. I'm like spoiled milk, the kids gone bad. Then it's the minutes my pen touches the pad.